Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off the loss to the Clippers. Now here's Brunson. Inside. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Brunson. Following the score by Luol Deng. And here we go with Deng running it up the floor. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York with the ball. Outside, Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the 76ers. George with no one around. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And one thing, among many, Doris, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Here's Embiid, and stolen by Wallace. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Brunson.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
Dang. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Here's George. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Embiid. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Anunoby outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 6.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3. New York moving the ball around. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams decided to change it up. Philadelphia leading by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson has the open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Now here's Brunson to the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
15-12.
Drummond a screen to the inside. Right wing. Drummond a screen. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Towns. To the middle. Brunson outside. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
The 76ers, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
The kick out to Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to George. And stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
And here's Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Brunson. Paul George with the steal. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Such a mobile big man. Love seeing Weber there in attack mode in transition.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Over Deng. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brunson, good. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Pass to Wallace. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. We know Doris that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here's McBride after the made shot from Andre Drummond. No coverage that time.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
55 seconds left in the first half. Back to Lowry. Martin up top. Oubre, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Martin. Shoots over Achua. And it's Martin missing. Knicks trailed by 6. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Back to Lowry. For 3, Oubre. The Knicks pull it in. Fires from way outside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
They are just killing him on the interior.
New York trailing. Out to the right wing. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Robinson down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
And that one falls for Robinson. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The rebound by Chris Webber. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Maxey's got 6 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Here's George. Pass to Dang. 6 on the shot clock. Weber a screen. Here's George. Weber can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's just a 3-point Philadelphia lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to George. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Over to the left wing. Here's Wallace. For 3, Bridges bangs home the trifecta. Bridges got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
So both teams changing it up here. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
And here's Maxey after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 7.
The defense must push Paul George further out. This guy's so adept at finding ways to score inside.
There's a screen by Robinson. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
As tricky as ever. I mean, Lowry has that gift for getting the better of his opponent.
76ers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's McBride. Still yet to score. Doubled by Oubre. Pass to Payne. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
And the 76ers with possession. 30 seconds left in the third. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. The offensive rebound. And there's Oubre putting it right back in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well, you can see Kelly Oubre Jr. just wants it more than everybody else. Such heart and desire.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Mikal Bridges at the line.
So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now, here's Lowry. Oubre outside. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the New York Knicks. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers.
The 76ers, 46.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's New York now. Brunson outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Weber looking around. Here's George. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Philadelphia. Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dang. Knicks with the rebound. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup. 8 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The Knicks making a switch here. The 76ers lead. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Back to Brunson. Off target at the rim. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Weber. Goes back up. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Brunson right side. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Pass to Embiid. Jackson the tray. And the 76ers lead by 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Down low. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Towns looking it over. Brunson, left side. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Brunson with it. Maxey covering. Back to Brunson. Towns the screen. No good on the triple.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Maxey. Anunoby sends it back. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 6. It's Hart on the wing. And the Knicks miss again.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the Knicks making a change here. To the inside. Towns with the steal.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hart. To the left side wing. Paul George with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Now Towns. To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson outside. Here's Wallace. And finally they hit one.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Number outside. And he straps it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very...
You know I still run with them guys. It's a waste of my time. I want somebody. I risk it all, put my on the line.